Hello, friends. How are you? So, friends, this channeling came today itself. This channeling is for the divine feminine. For any person who is carrying the feminine energy, it could be a male or a female, or it could also be both masculine and feminine energy who need to hear this. Friends, what I'm being shown is that many of you till now have been working on the journey from 3 to 4 to 5 years and even more. Either you have worked with me or you have worked on your own and you have developed some kind of program or spiritual techniques to help you. You have gone to multiple sources of information and you have collected something which works for you, and in the middle of your home you've been sitting doing all these works or all these practices to progress on the twin flame journey. Now you've also had many kind of patterns and obstacles during this period. It could range from any kind of patterns, from codependency to paternal factors to not getting along with the rest of the world to education, careers crashing to extreme spousal narcissism or domestic abuse, and having had to think about divorces, having had to think about how will you feed the children that are out of those marriages and then proceed towards the twin flame journey. So every one of you has had different patterns, but these patterns are quite common in each one of you. Besides this, there may be many other patterns that you have dealt with, but in the past 1 to 2 years the major pattern that many people have dealt with is family narcissism and spousal narcissism. That template has been highlighted. Besides that, your codependency, if it is not sorted out till now, that has been the major factor as well, with whether you realize it or not. But this is not what this channeling is about. This is just about what you have been through till now. There have been various soul shocks in many of your cases where you've been pressurized to get engaged or even married, and many of you have gotten married to some kind of soulmates even if you were not fully ready for it, and some people have had to deny extreme pressure from the family, and that too is not easy. In some traditional cultures it is not easy, and every day they will kind of fight with you over one reason or the other, just to make you realize that you have to agree to one other factor of theirs which they are putting pressure on you for. So but what is being shown to me is that now the divine feminine energy, what she will be doing in the coming future. Now unions are predicted in 2002, 2022, 2023, and 2024. But what I'm being shown is that the period in between what will happen or what is supposed to happen or what is predicted to happen in many of your cases is that you will be moving on. Yes, my folks, yes, my friends, you heard it right. You will be moving on. It is like the energy is that you have taken enough, you have tried to initiate contact enough, you've tried to do everything enough. Now you will be focusing on the real inner work on your own self, and your twin flame journey, but without being attached to the twin flame, without actually thinking that this work will bring me into union. That is how your energy is, and that is how you will proceed from now on in a totally moving on energy. You want to do this inner work on the twin flame journey, the shadow work, whether it is related to your own energy or the energy of the couple, but you are not too concerned about who the other partner is now. You want to finally move on from the energy of the masculine twin flame, because you feel like you have invested so much into this journey. You have had such bad days, you have had so much sadness that you don't want to take it anymore, and you feel like if you are the best version of yourself and you work on yourself, you do inner work on yourself, you do inner work on the couplehood also, or on the relationship aspects also, you feel that you will come out as a brighter person, and you will also come out as a person who has left all those past templates of relationships behind, past templates of suppression. If anybody was suppressing you in family or in other situations, bullying you at school, in college, you will transform from those patterns. So once you will transform and you will come into your truer energies, you will feel like you also need a partner who matches those energies. And if your twin flame at that time matches those energies, you will be more than happy, because this is a person of the past also whom you are comfortable with. But you're also fine with the idea that if that doesn't happen and you get a much better person, with your current energy alignment, or with your future energy alignment, which in which you are a different person, or if you're already a different person now, you feel like he needs to come to that level, and he will definitely come to that level, if you are doing inner work on your side. Because the inner work that we do on one twin flame, because the genetic material and the DNA is so similar, it also has effect on your twin flame, or the couple, or the other party. It does have effect, totally. That is 100% true. When I do inner work on you, it is going to affect your masculine twin flame also, and that is how we create unions. But for now, your energy is of moving on, and this moving on is not sad. This moving on is empowered. It's like you're feeling so irritated that you did so much and still you don't have anything to show for. Still he's behaving in the same immature or childish ways, or childlike ways, and he's not understanding the importance of time. Obviously divine timing is there, but we can always prepone divine timing by our hard work. Destiny, we can write our destiny. We can take positive measures towards an energy alignment, in which if something was supposed to happen in 2024, we can prepone it by making the universe happy, by working on ourselves. Yes folks, that is definitely possible if you continuously work. Now this is not some kind of work which you were doing your job and you're taking care of your family, cooking the food and cleaning the house, and then whatever half an hour or 1 hour is left, you're doing the inner work. No, it doesn't work like this. This also is a full-time job. So you have to invest time every day continuously, or at least every other day continuously, and you have to make a link with your past work. It's not something sporadic, it's not something whimsical, it's not something so luxurious and fancy that okay, I have this money left this month, so let me get some inner work done, once in a month or something like that, and rest of the month you're just like just like a random average 3D person. It won't work like this. You will have to take it up like a project, whether you do it on your own and you want to save your finances, or you don't have finances, or you get it done from me. You will have to kind of totally take it in your hand. Even when you get it done from me, you will have to be very continuous and very forgiving of your laziness. You have to be on the top of it. You have to grab it like you grab a house fly. You have to grab it like a mosquito, and you have to kill it. You have to totally kill the inner work, to be able to come out strong. And that is how you will also, once you come out strong, you will attract your twin flame in a very strong way, and that is how you will strongly create the union. Anything in the twin flame journey can't be weak. If it is weak, it will not lead to the desired outcomes that you want. Mark my words on that. You cannot proceed on this journey by weak management of time, energy, or your own self, or even weak management of your twin flame. He will possibly align with some random soulmate, who has better energy than you. And then what will happen? You will ask, why am I telling you all this, that he'll possibly line with some random soulmate who has better energy than you? Because you need to understand that on this journey you have to be very crisp, sharp, strong, on the top of it. You cannot be a backbencher here. If you were an average student at some point of your life, you cannot be a backbencher at the twin flame journey. These journeys are only given to top students. Even if you were not a top student education wise, you are a top student now that you have been given the twin flame journey, that you have been chosen. You are the chosen one. And people who are the chosen ones, or who are the toppers, they have to really be on the top of their game. You cannot be lazy, you cannot be whimsical, you cannot think about it like this is something to be done for people who have finances and who can afford the luxury of inner work. No. Each one of you, whether you are living in one room or whether you are living in a palace of 10 bedrooms, you have to do inner work. And that too with the highest energy, with the highest go-getter attitude, like you are going to top it. the topper's attitude. If you go to YouTube and you search for topper of UPSC, topper of this, that, you see their attitude, how their attitude is. They already know they are going to win. Once they have done the adequate preparation, if you see their interviews, they will tell you that, I was expecting this rank, but I was not expecting number 1 rank. They will tell you, I was expecting that I will come in the first 10. So they already know they will come in the first 10. Why? Because the preparation meets opportunity. Preparation and luck together, What is luck? Luck is the universe. What is preparation? Preparation is inner work. Inner work meets the universe. The universe gives the opportunity when he or she sees that the person is adequate enough in inner work now. So you cannot control the opportunity from the universe, but you can control the hard work. So right now what you will do, you will totally move on. You will actually, I hate to actually say this, but I will let you know in real what is coming to me. What they are telling me is that you will damn care about who your twin flame is now. You will just move on and you will care about yourself. And that is how that lazy, mean person will come to you. Because he or she is not doing anything. You are the one who's listening to this is doing all the work. They are learning their lessons in some other way or form, but actively they have not accepted spirituality as much as you have. They have not accepted intuition. They have not accepted epiphanies as much as you have. I am not saying that they have totally not accepted and they totally don't know that you are twin flames. No. What I am saying is that your growth is much higher than their growth. So that is why I am calling them lazy and why I am calling them mean, because they still don't understand that, you are the last person they should be mean to. So you will totally move on, and like I said, you will not move on in a revengeful energy or in a sad energy. You will move on because you now have the energy, the physical energy that we have in our body to work on your life. So you will feel like now I will also actually do this work on myself without his energy being there, Like, I don't care. Earlier, now I'll tell you the difference. Earlier you used to think, emotionally I'm getting dreams of him, I'm getting some signs, I'm getting few nice romantic reminders from the universe. All of you might be getting something or the other ना, कभी 2 leaves दिख गए, कभी 2 अंडे दिख गए, कुछ भी ऐसा होता होगा, कभी numbers दिख गए, कभी कुछ हो गया, and obviously that makes you happy. That makes you happy कि तुम्हें ऐसा कुछ दिख रहा है तो तुम हो twin flame journey पे, तो what will happen now is that you will let go of that emotional aspect. You will let go of the fact you will let go of the fact that his emotions or the divine masculine emotions or something, some song that you hear every day, you will actually let go of that sweetness of that emotion or anything, and still you will want to, with a lot of pressure and force, work on yourself. So you will basically move on from those energies of him. Again, it does not mean that you are rejecting the person, but you are rejecting that you need their energy, that you need their sweet talk, that you need their sweetness. You are rejecting that idea and you are now alone, single kind of energy. Now, single kind of energy, not to mingle with others, but single kind of energy कि I am alone and I need to work on myself and I want to work on myself with a very healthy attitude, You are now not thinking about partnerships, basically. You are like, let me work on myself first. What is this bullshit going on? Round and round and round in cycles I'm going all the time, This is what you will think. Let me break this cycle first for myself. Let me first figure out the things that are bad in my own life, And then we will see what happens in 1 year or 2 years. Then when I come to the partnership thing, I will think about it. Whether he is deserving or someone else is deserving. This is how you're thinking. And you will move on. It's a moving on energy. Moving on from needing something, You will want a partner, but that too in a very empowered way. You will not be like, I'll tell you some Hindi words. मतलब तुम उसी एनर्जी के साथ चिपके रहना नहीं चाहते अब, तुम चाहते हो कि तुम अब आगे बढ़ो, आगे बढ़ के अपनी ज़िंदगी को पहले अपने हाथ में लो, अच्छा काम करो अपने ऊपर. काम कैन बी इनर वर्क ऑल्सो, इट कैन ऑल्सो बी दैट यू विल डू मतलब 3D वर्क. किसी ने कोई जॉब शुरू करनी है, कोई मतलब अपना इंटरेस्ट है, जो पैशन है वो शुरू करना है, कोई आर्ट एंड क्राफ्ट शुरू करना है, कोई और पैशनेट वेंचर शुरू करना है, तो आप वो करोगे. पहले भी आप करते थे पर पूरी एनर्जी आपके पास नहीं होती थी. आधा टाइम आप अपने ट्विन के बारे में सोचते थे, आधा टाइम आप कुछ करते थे, उसमें से भी आधा टाइम आपकी फैमिली खा जाती थी, और फिर आप 1/4 टाइम में कुछ करते थे. अब आपने सबको नमस्ते बुला देनी है, और यहाँ बुला दोगे नमस्ते कि भाई मुझे पता कि तुम लोग तो मेरे लिए कुछ करते नहीं हो, मैं तुम्हारे लिए इतना कुछ करती रहती हूँ. एंड देन व्हेन इट कम्स टू मी, आई एम लेफ्ट ऑल अलोन टू डू माई चोर्स और माई वर्क. ऐसा होगा. So what I'm trying to tell in Hindi is that you will possibly tell everybody in your life that no, I don't need you anymore, I don't want your rubbish energies anymore, I want to consolidate my energy and I want to work on myself and realize my own goals, be it career, be it education, be it my own alignment, my own energy, my own health, mental and physical. And then when I have reached my life goals or what I want to do, it could be that somebody of you doesn't want to do anything. So that is also a goal in itself, maintaining your lifestyle without doing anything. And without listening from people that you're not doing anything and blah, 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 So that will be your energy. Me first will be your energy. And you really don't want to think about any other person in your life right now, be it mother, father, sister, brother, twin flame, soulmate, friends. You don't want to think about anybody now. You have come to that point that you will slowly with a very, very silent approach, you will start working on your life without telling anybody. It could be buying a new face cream, and just that small step, and applying it every day without telling anybody. And then when they see the results, they're going to say something nice, and then you're going to feel like, these are the same people who used to keep me so involved in their small chores that I could not even take care of my face, and now I've started taking care of it. And then you will slowly build it up, or it could be some kind of energy work that you start. But now your energy was distracted in 20 different places. You're going to collect it from those 20 different places, and you're going to bring it into your own body, into your own bedroom, and you're going to start working with it. And then you're going to realize you have so much time during the day. If it was just you that you had to manage, you have so much time during the day. You're going to do your skincare also, you're going to do your educational goals also, your career goals also, you're going to do inner work also, and you're going to talk to some nice friend also who is aligned with you right now. And still there will be time left at the end of the evening. Still there will be time left, because you are going to let go of all these crazy people who were taking up your time in a very nasty way, in a very narcissistic way. When it came to you wanting something, they were like, oh, we don't know how to do it, or no, I can't come, or I can't call you, my phone is dead, or something like that, or you were even doing many things for them. It could be even your family, and still they were like, when it came to generalizing, they would just say, oh, she doesn't know how to cook, or she's never cleaned the house. And you have actually done that multiple times to impress them, or to keep them happy, or to please them, but at the end of it, the image remains the same, that she doesn't know how to do it, so we don't tell her, and things like that. And you will be surprised that I've tried to do it, I've tried to please them, and then you will realize that you've tried to please so many people, you've tried to do things for so many people, and they are not even in the picture now, they don't even reciprocate, my friends. They don't even reciprocate. And so does your twin flame at this time, for many of you. So you're going to move on, you're going to work on yourself. You're not going to even want to know, anything about your twin flame. And then you're going to manifest them in the right energy, Either you're going to manifest them in the right energy in a period of year and a half, or you're going to understand that their energy is not worth it. Either of the two situations. If they are a true twin flame, they will definitely match your energies. But even if they don't, and they are a true twin flame, and you want to move on to a soulmate, or you want to rectify your twins' energies, you will think about that at the end of that time when you have already worked on yourself. Now what will probably happen is, when you move on and you work on yourself religiously, now this, mind you, this moving on is not like you want to have them, that is why you're working on yourself. This energy is like, I don't want anything and anybody, and I want to be myself, a true version of what I actually want to be. And that is how things will come to you later on. Right now there is total cutoff from everybody, because you know the clarity of everyone now. You know the true picture. You have seen their faces in the mirror now, their true faces. You know what they truly are and what they say they are. There's a difference. And you have understood that difference. If you don't come into these particular energies that I'm talking about, this empowerment, this moving on, this standing up for yourself, the law of detachment doesn't begin till that time. You won't even be able to force yourself into these energies. Eventually you will enter into these energies. Somebody is already entered, somebody will enter in the next month, somebody will enter in the next 2-3 months, but eventually all of you will enter these energies, which we call law of detachment. Once you go into the law of detachment, and you truly, that is the time when you truly own your own self, अपार्ट फ्रॉम योर स्कैटर्ड एनर्जी, मतलब वो ही एक टाइम होता है जब आप अपनी जगह जगह से एनर्जी उठा के अपने अंदर ले आते हो, और उस दिन से ही आगे शुरू होता है फिर यूनियन का काउंटडाउन. So folks, what I'm trying to say is, until and unless you don't enter this law of detachment stage, which also is not under your control, it could be varied timelines for many of you. If I'm getting this channeling today, it possibly you will enter this law of detachment in a period of from now to 3 months. Once you enter this period, that is the true working period on yourself. That is the true period that we call dedicated period, that you are actually working on your own energies and not thinking about any Tom, Dick and Harry, including your twin flame. That is when the manifestation 99% it starts, the tipping point is entered, where the union is 99% ready. Let's say that 1% comes when you enter the law of detachment and you consolidate your energies. That is why this is very important. Now I'll repeat again, the union is 99% ready. It's just that you cannot get hold of that 1% which is left. And once the law of detachment begins, or you truly deeply move on, you will just think that you have moved on. You don't even want to hear about it. That is the time when that 1% will get complete. It is an inverse relationship. It's an irony. It's a paradox. The moment you move away 1%, he enters in 1%. Happy union, my folks. Love you all.